Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Trojans will kick this away to start us off. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The completion makes it second and short.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for the first down to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And he pulls in the catch. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He breaks free now, has room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Takes a quick catch. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down RPO looking left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, SC. Number 1 with the grab and they're able to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Number 16 set to kick this one. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first
defensive look, make some adjustments. Big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's that defense shifting again. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Cook. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Moving right through the contacts. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Stevens. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri. And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
The kick is no good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Missouri 13, USC 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to...
Breaks a tackle into the clear. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to get...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
In the end zone.
Extra point puts them in front by 1. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
USC 14, Missouri 13.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Cook. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Branch. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Motion now from the tight end. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Cook. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Yankee Blue. Gorilla. Easy. Ready, go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Okay, ready?
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Cook. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready up.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Gaucho. Go. Ready.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot here. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the...
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Southern California. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Missouri, 24. USC, 21.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the ground, it's Jones. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Here's the second down play.
Slide 22. Let's go.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than theirs.
Touchdown, Missouri. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's going to take off here. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Missouri 31, USC 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The pocket breaking down. After all that running around, they got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 set of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
Missouri 38, USC
21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff to the back. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Going with the old counter run here. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. No press here. The defense backing away. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. and it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And that is no